Welcome to the Real Estate Show on Hills TV, Abuja. I am Klachi Fwa, your host for the show. The Real Estate Show is a program that talks about everything that has to do with the real estate sector, be it buying and selling of properties, construction, interior decoration, or anything, just name it, we talk about it on the show. Today is not going to be an exceptional day, and we are going to be talking about real estate technologies, especially how AI, that is artificial intelligence, has helped boost the real estate sector. Right after this break, we will get down to business. Stay with us. The advancement of technology in Nigeria has impacted many sectors of the economy, especially the real estate sector, through the use of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence power tools streamline the processing of legal and financial documents, reducing the time and effort required for tasks such as contract reviews, due diligence, and paperwork associated with real estate transactions. With this, some Nigerians have come out to state their opinion on technological advancements in the country and also the use of artificial intelligence.
Yeah, AI reduce job for other for in the entire nation. AI is good for an established countries that are economically they are doing well. I'm happy with the way technology is advancing. It's advancing because the more the advancement of the technology, the more the growth of the nation. But using artificial intelligence agency, what do you call it? Eh? AI. I'm taking it to somewhere else. The use of AI in this country, most especially, maybe you now say, in our banks, other places that we need human presence, but want to use AI, it will really affect us. It will really affect us. It will create another jobless society in Africa and in Nigeria.
In some cases, it's helpful because people now don't some people are not even going to school much because of they have a future on technology now. Because some people online, people are like, the knowledge people are getting now is not from schools. Some go to school just to go develop their vocabulary, so that when they're like want to learn now there's one I'm learning on being online trading, that's digital marketing. Like if you are up to like me going to school now, it's just to develop my vocabularies, because digital marketing pays enough. Because now salary works now, things in Nigeria are hard. Salary works are not that valuable now because there's online trading markets now that even you like this now on your own now, if you trade it, you'll be happy with yourself. Like poverty will not be close to will not be in your budget. You be in your house now, AI is doing everything. You live a comfortable life. Just go to your office, fill forms, sign informations. AI do the remaining yourself. You understand? So AI, if it's in Nigeria, it will boost a lot of improve. Even AI can give you the knowledge you want because it's customized.
Artificial intelligence is gradually taking over the labor market in the sense that a lot of people are going to be out of jobs soon because AI practically does what they are employed for. So it is advisable for everyone to advance together with technology so as to avoid being out of a job and also miss opportunities. Klachi Fwa, Hills TV, Abuja. Welcome back. Like I said earlier, this is the Real Estate Show, and today we will be talking about real estate technologies, especially how artificial intelligence has helped boost the real estate sector. With me in the studio is Isaac Adeza, who is a tech enthusiast. How does it feel to be here? Welcome.
Yeah, it feels great. It feels like home.
All right, welcome. Okay, going down to today's discussion, artificial intelligence in real estate. What do you have to say concerning that?
Okay, I usually say in the Nigerian real estate sector, the artificial intelligence is not really being put to use in its 100% as it's supposed to be used. And basically, that's majorly one of the issues I have with the artificial intelligence in the real estate sector in Nigeria specifically.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so What would you say, are the challenges that we have come across using artificial intelligence in the real estate sector?
Okay, one of the major challenges we've come across is the fact that, first of all, in the little we have in Nigeria, it is usually being manipulated also. For example, there are some platforms you go to and you want to buy some certain properties, and there's a tendency that the property you are seeing over there are property that people want you to see specifically. So most of the times it's a problem, because there's a particular type of property I might need, and I'll use a platform as an example. I go on this platform, I'm looking for a land in Lugbe, for example. I put land in Lugbe. Most of the time, there's a tendency that I might not see the type of land in Lugbe I want. They might be showing me land in Asukoro. Why are they showing me? Because people in Asukoro paid more than the people in Lugbe. So they manipulate the algorithm to show for people in Asukoro.
All right. We know that, technological advancement is something that, has been a trend. As technology is advancing, the whole world, goes ahead and, tries to advance with it. And the real estate sector is not, is not an exception.
Yeah.
How has the AI, how has artificial intelligence helped the real estate sector?
Oh, it really has helped the real estate sector a lot. Number one of the help it has done to the real estate sector. For example, I'm going to start with the one that is my favorite, which is the smart home. For example, you don't really need a cleaner. You can get an artificial intelligence to help you clean your house. You can automate your AC to turn up at a certain period. You can automate your house to turn your curtains can close or open at a particular set time. Your home knows when you are at home and when you're out of your house. And the second one is searching for property online. It has really helped a lot. Yeah. Before, you might need to pay some agents to help you look for houses, and you have a lot of experience in Lagos where agents take away the money of the people they are looking for a house for. You pay into the account, they run away with your money. Yeah. So it has really helped. I can just go online, search for a particular property I want. I can take my time to look for it. Definitely, I will see it without paying a third party, and I can deal directly with the person, the owner of the property. Yeah.
All right. So apart from the smart homes and all that, we have what we call virtual assistants. Yes. Can you expatiate more on that? What is virtual assistant? What does it entail? What does it do? In the real estate sector?
Okay, I think this is my second favorite, virtual assistant, right. Because that's one of the projects I'm currently working on. So what the virtual assistant does basically is that, for example, from your WhatsApp, you can chat with an AI, not a human being, but it responds to you like a human being. They call them agents. You'll be able to chat with them from your WhatsApp, and you'll be able to get property. Which means if you're having a chat with a family member or you're in a group meeting, you don't really need to go on Google to go and search for property in Asukoro. You can just go back to your chat. Maybe, for example, if the name is Morena, you can just go to the AI and type, I want a property in Asukoro. And the next prompt is to ask you, what type of property do you want? And you'll be able to tell it, this is also property I want. And to ask you, what's your budget? You put in your budget, and it gives you the property in that range. And from there, it gives you their contacts too. You can pick, for example, you can say, I like number 3. And it gives you the contacts for number 3 and tell you the amount, and you talk to the person. So it's that easy. And the one that we currently have in the industry now, it is being integrated into the website too. Whereas you can continue your chat on the website, and you can continue your chats on the WhatsApp. And you can also integrate it into other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Telegram.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Talking about Telegram now. There's something that we usually see. Once you go there, you click a link, and then it tells you something bot. Is that a type of artificial intelligence too?
Yes, that's a type of artificial intelligence.
Okay, it falls under the virtual assistant.
Yeah, it does fall under the virtual assistant.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going ahead now. Apart from the virtual assistants, we also understand that there are virtual tours right now in the real estate sector. Can you expatiate on that? Okay,
so the virtual tour is much more like you're going to have a VR headset. For example, if the property I want to go and check out is in, let's say, Wuse, for example, and I live in the US, I can take a tour of my property without even leaving where I'm sitting down. All I have to do is to wear my VR glass, and somebody over there are two ways to do it. Someone over there might have a particular gadget that allows them to transfer the information to me real time, which means it's like a camera, a 360 camera type of gadget, which if they get into the building, as they move around, I see it in my headset in real time. That is what they call the virtual reality. Then there's what they call the augmented reality. The augmented reality allows you to interact with your environment from the VR. For example, if I'm in the US and the property is in Wuse, for example, I can say, I don't like this chair where it is. And they will say, where do you want us to put it? And I can grab the chair and put it where I want it to be. And over there, they will see it. They'll say, okay, noted, and they'll move the chair how it's supposed to be. So there's a difference between the virtual reality and the augmented reality. Yeah.
Okay, now, when we started the show, you said, Nigeria has not, fully incorporated the use of artificial intelligence in the real estate sector. What do you think can be done for us to, adapt, for us to use this artificial intelligence to the, maximum, and so that we can help, our economy and especially the real estate sector in the country?
The first thing I'm going to say is much more like in a proverb. For example, if you have a soil and the soil is not fertile, no matter what you plant on it, no matter how wonderful the fruit is, it's not going to germinate really. So the first thing we need to beg, we're going to start from the government down to the individual. So the first thing we're going to do is to beg the government to invest into real estate companies that are trying to impute AI into their brand or the company, the same way the United Nations is supporting certain companies that are supporting that are against the global warming and all that. Yeah, if the government can support us that way and bring more young people into the real estate tech industry too. Yeah, there are a lot of young people that does this AI thing, but nobody really knows about them much, because even though they might have the support of everyone around them, if you don't have the support of your country government, you can't really go far much. So first of all, the government. Then the second are the individuals who have the ability, who can the issue is not the idea. The issue is the fertilizer that will make the idea grow. And at the end of the day, if you look at it, what is the fertilizer? It is the money that will help it grow. Yeah. So we need to put in more money into ideas that we know that can change the real estate industry, the AI real estate industry, and basically that's what we need. If you ask me, that's what we need. We need more visibility. We need more financing in the AI industry. Okay.
So now I'm looking about going back to the AI in the real estate sector. Can AI-driven property management solutions help improve efficiency for landlords? Like with the use of AI, can it help landlords collect their rents from their tenants? Can it help get tenants? Can it get clients?
Yeah, 100%. So I'm going to start with taking off rents. For example, you can automate your rent. For example, if the tenants register on they rent your house. Yeah. You tell them to register on the platform. They register on the platform. You might never need to go and ask them for their rent. What happens when the rent is due and they don't want to pay, which a lot of landlords can easily understand what I'm talking about? The system debits them automatically. So long they've overstayed their rents and they need to pay. You don't need to start going over there and start fighting with them. No, you just sit in your room and maybe you can automate the system that, okay, if you can't take the entire amount from the account, maybe the account does not have the entire amount, you can debit so percentage over the period of 3 months, and AI do it for you. Then secondly, managing them. If you don't, for example, if you have a property, you can install CCTV cameras, interactive CCTV cameras that allows you to interact with your tenants in real time, which means you also have to factor in the privacy and everything, so you won't get into their privacy. Yes. So if that is factored out, you can interact with them directly from the CCTV camera. For example, if the house is dirty and you need them to clean it up, maybe whenever any of the tenants is coming outside, you can talk to them directly from your phone. Mr. John, please, I want you to take out that trash from over there, because you could see them you could see the environments from the CCTV camera. And when it comes to giving out the houses, the advertising, AI has already been helping a lot. There are a lot of platforms out there you can list your properties. Yes, you don't, most of them are free. You don't need to pay for it, and they ensure they do maximum justice to help you put the property out. And in my case, it's usually between 1 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are there challenges, or concerns regarding the use of AI?
There are a lot of challenges and there are a lot of concerns around the AI because, everything new is usually, first of all, abused by the people that are using it. Yeah, so I'll give you an example. When ChatGPT just came outside, there's a new tech that came out last year, ChatGPT. It was like a wildfire. And immediately it was launched, a lot of people tried to find loopholes on how they can manipulate this system. Yeah. For example, let's say you list your property on a platform and it's fully dependent on AI. Let's say in a country like Nigeria, you must start seeing people that will try to manipulate the system or hack into the system to manipulate it, to maybe favor them, reduce the rent or any of those stuff. It is possible. People can hack into the system. So that's why people now have to factor in the security. That means you have to invest in security of your artificial intelligence as much as possible. The second one, it's going to send a lot of people out of, I don't like saying it, but it's the fact. It's going to send a lot of people out of job. Yes, they might not have employment unless they can find a way to put in AI into what they do already. So I think these are the two basic challenges I've seen with the AI industry. Okay,
let's go to the security aspects now. What can be done, for your information, for your just to be protected, for one not to be able to manipulate it. So what does it entail, to add security to your AI? Yeah.
So there are security companies that does that, cyber security companies that does that specifically. But definitely, usually the experts you are getting in to come and help you develop the AI should also have an extended experience in all the different type of hackabilities that are within the AI industry. For example, if your AI uses prompts, for example, they can use a prompt to confuse the AI, which means the expert needs to know that, okay, these are the certain prompts that will be able to confuse this AI. So I'll blacklist those prompts. That's what they did with ChatGPT. There are certain prompts that does not work. If you prompt it, it won't work. Why? Because those prompts can confuse it and it begins to give you insider information, which is not supposed to be for the user, supposed to be for the back end, which is the owner of the company. So usually you can get an expert that does the work for you, put in the security. But I always advise owners, get someone who have an extended experience in the real estate AI industry to help you do it.
Okay, so now are there like legal implications or regulations to specific use of AI? Are there like laws or policies that have been put in place for the use of AI?
No, currently in Nigeria there's none, and even all around the world there's currently none that you can use AI as much as you want.
So in the use of AI, anything goes?
Yeah, anything goes. All
right, so are there specific cases of AI being useful in the real estate sector? Like is there any have you heard of any AI that has been used and the end has been successful? It has been successful. The use of AI has been successful in the real estate sector.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. In short, with the real estate industry, I've not really heard much of issues, from the users. I've not really heard much of issues. Maybe they tried paying for something that didn't work, or maybe they tried getting a particular type of house and it was not suggested to them. Really, I've not really had any issues like that. And we have a platform in-house that we are developing. And from the test we've had, we've not really come across any issue that requires any serious attention. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, what are the some common applications of AI in various industries, including the real estate?
Okay. For example, I think I'm giving out ideas for free to our audience. I'm going to be giving out free ideas. So, number one is the food industry, for example. Yeah. So, for example, if I want to order for food right now, all I have to do is put on my mobile phone AI. I can say, hey Siri, for example, or hey Google, for example, and say, I want to eat rice by 2 p.m. Place order from so restaurant. And it will help you place your order. By 2 p.m., you're going to get your order. Your card is already on either the Play Store or any other platform, the mobile device you use. So that is one of it. The second one is the automobile industry. For example, you can actually buy a car from an AI. There are AIs now that you can buy a car from genuine platforms. The hail riding, which is the where you can book for rides, right? You can book currently now. I'm not sure it's in Nigeria, but I've seen a lot of companies outside Nigeria where you can chat with your chatbot. Let's say, for example, on WhatsApp, I want to go to Wuse Zone 2. You give it your address, and it books a driver for you.
That's a chatbot?
Yes, a chatbot.
Okay, can you explain, expatiate on, what that chatbot is and how does it work?
Okay, so chatbot, like I said earlier on, is called an agent. In the world of the AI experts, we want you to see them like a human.
Okay.
So they reply you like a human. So for example, I can say, good morning, it replies to good morning, and it tells you what do you want. For example, if it's in the food industry, I can say, I want to eat rice by 5 p.m. in the evening. Help me place an order from social restaurant. And it will place the order, it will relate with them, place the order, and give you the details. And by 5 p.m., your order is going to arrive. So it's like a human, basically, in a computer format.
All right. So in your own experience now as a tech expert, do you think, the use of AI, can go far in Nigeria? Like, do you think Nigerians can adapt, the use of artificial intelligence in their business, especially in the real estate sector?
Yes, 100%. You see, there's a generation generally that have short attention span. We've gone from watching 30-minute, 1-hour videos on YouTube to shrinking them into 30 seconds video, 1-minute videos. And these days, people tend not to really want to take long process on something that can be done easily. So basically, they are lacking behind already because it's much more like the world has gone very far with AI. And like I said, AI, we have what they call the AI bubble, and it's getting bigger and bigger, which means if you get into the AI industry late, you'll still be behind compared to, that's what they call the first movers theory, which means if you are the first person, the first set of people that inculcate this into your brand, you will be known more than someone who is coming maybe 2 years later or even 6 months later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and thank you very much, Isaac Adeza, for being here this morning. I really appreciate it. And of course, we have learned a lot, from today's episode of The Real Estate Show. And this is where I will be calling it a close on the program today. Don't forget, The Real Estate Show talks about everything that has to do with the real estate sector. See you on another episode. I am your host, Klachi Hua. Bye for now.